Feel the energy coming in? Now, as of 3 days ago, the observation has jumped 1001. And I wish they had Mars here, Mars Moab, which is minimum distance, and this is Earth. The closest it could get if something happens. That's the latest on that, JPL. Now, this video right here, question and answers.
Darryl Seligman is a National Science Foundation Astronomy and Astrophysics postdoctoral fellow and the Simone NSF Scholar at Michigan State University. His research spans a wide variety of planetary science and astrophysics topics, including small bodies in the solar system, planetary dynamics, and the origins of interstellar objects. He currently serves as the Early Career Secretary for NASA's Small Bodies Assessment Group, which helps shape NASA's exploration and research priorities for asteroids, comets, and other minor planets. He's also a member of the Rubin Observatory Users Committee.
Okay, the reason I put that video there is because he's a heavy hitter. He was in the beginning stage of all this. He played a key part. Now, we go to 5030 here.
Reason it gets a lot closer to Mars than it gets to the Earth. So it's hard to get there from Earth, but it is not that hard to at least fly by through Atlas if you started from Mars. Because I believe in October, I think it's like October 3rd, is when Atlas has its closest approach to Mars, and it gets closer than 0.2 AU to Mars. So you don't have to go very far from Mars, and it just turns out that we have a bunch of existing and near end-of-life missions at Mars that presumably it's not all entirely transparent how much fuel they have left, but presumably have some fuel left that could get to a flyby of 3i Atlas. And it wouldn't take much. So if we went, Hero showed in his paper, if we sent something from Mars in August, we're talking delta V's of like 4 kilometers per second or less. So it is not infeasible.
He's right. Now, the other video that I saw from Angry Astronaut, Avi Loeb's advocating the Juno spacecraft.
Avi Loeb's H-index of over 100. Do you know what Einstein's H-index is? 67. 67! The only space scientist that I could find that has a higher H-index than Avi Loeb was Stephen Hawking at 138.
I'll put a link down below. He has an excellent video, and that will help you to get information on the comet. Now, getting back to Mars, the spacecraft we have in Mars.
The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter was designed to enhance our understanding of the planet.
Now, this is the spacecraft they could send because it's already finished. It's coming to the end of its life. It's going to be real close. He's saying 0.2 AUs, which is approximately 17 million miles away, but it could be closer within that. So it could be closer. Now this spacecraft here, thinking like the World War II, like the PT boats, they were expendable. I mean, that's what they used them for. We got to have that mentality. We got to get the top scientists to get that spacecraft, Intercept.
Scout for future landing sites using its high definition, largest camera ever flown into deep space, and serve as a great communication relay.
Okay, so that's the spacecraft. The Mars Reconnaissance, in my opinion, will be the perfect candidate. And I did communicate with Grout 3 about this, and we talked back and forth which spacecraft is the most feasible out of all of them. And this is the one that the most reasonable out of all the spacecraft that's there, that's on sleep mode, that could venture. I mean, it might not hit the target, but at least get close up, or turn the camera around and get close-ups and see if we got some fuel left. Get some boosters. I mean, it's going to be right there. If you look at the orbit, for example, here's the orbit right there. So I would like to get the Moab data on this, because according to this, remember, we're still getting observation. We're still getting observation. It could be a little closer the better, to launch a spacecraft right there and meet it basically almost head on or to the side. And that way, instead of Jupiter, because we already know from the past, I already know from the past experience how some of these missions, all of a sudden they go, oh, we had a technical problem, or we this, or we that, or we this. So that's my suggestion as far as for a spacecraft. And that's coming from another scientist, not Avi Loeb. So Avi Loeb and him, see, Avi Loeb is advocating this one. Might use this one too, because in September they're going to crash it into the surface of Jupiter. Why not, instead of crashing it to the surface and who knows, contaminating the planet, why not just turn it around and have that the second try? So that'd be option 2 right there. Option 2. Yeah, I highly recommend this video. I've been, looking at it. Avi Loeb's urging using this spacecraft. I'm urging to use this spacecraft and this one right here, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. The conclusion, we went back and forth. The candidate would be this one. It's the most likely to successfully image Atlas due to its high resolution, this camera right here, and proven track record with other comet observations. And it goes on and on and on. These right here are less likely to produce detailed images due to the instrument's limitations, and likely in September or early October to capture during its closest path. It needs approval. And like I said, it's already coming to the end of its life. The other one's coming to the end of its life. What are they going to do? Crash it or just let it like garbage orbiting around dead silence? Now, getting back to this. How about first discovered in 1995, July. So it's 30 years now. The anniversary just passed. This comet was naked eye for a record 18 months. 18 months it was in the sky. When they discovered it, basically in the constellation Sagittarius. Now right here, this is the Archer. Approximately when it was discovered was right here. Okay, Sagittarius, the teapot. The galactic center is located at the top of the spout, right here. Basically the same if we were to use the May 20th discovery, when it was first spotted. The main area where Comet 3i Atlas came out of. Now this is the galactic center. Now if we look at this image, if we turn it around a little bit, if I was able to turn it and have this standing up, you pareidolia kind of kicks in right here. Beautiful, isn't it? It's like a ghostly figure. That's the center of the center of the Milky Way. When they found the galactic center is right around in this neck of the woods. That's where Comet Atlas came out of. Apparently that's where Comet Hale-Bopp came out of. Now in mythology, the Babylonian identified as the god. Here's that name again, right here. If we look at the name, if we take the name and paste it, so this is what we got right here. Doesn't look pretty, does it? Doesn't look pretty at all. Now it's another video that I wanna, this video right here.
Led by Admiral Richard E. Byrd, shrouded in rumors of hidden bases and otherworldly visitors. Was it a simple mapping mission?
This video right here, I will put a link to it. This will help put pieces of the puzzle. How many is now the pieces I got? 10? If this makes sense, give it a thumbs up. Let me go back to the galactic center. Supermassive black hole in association with the center of the galactic center. Sagittarius, where the galactic center is located, right here. And that's where the comet came out of. Now we know who this is, who it represents. The same one that I've been pointing out with Grout and videos back. So there it is. Black hole, portal. And the thing is, it's going from one portal, allegedly, the other portal, which is in Gemini, and going back. Thank you very much. Because I put down there, if I don't get 10 likes or plus, all this stops. And I meant it. Analytics up to 84. And still no YouTube search or other YouTube features. 0. So again, if you type in, I'm not being shown on the search in YouTube and Google. Let me see, my last count was 220,000. Oh, they dropped it. They dropped it 20,000 views. And I feel that too. Right here. But what do you guys think of this video? Okay, I'll end here. Time to go.